Welcome. This is a strength training exercise routine developed just for you and your baby. We're going to work all of our muscles from our upper and our lower body as well as our core. This is going to help us progress through our pregnancy healthfully and safely and have a better delivery. Grab a water bottle, a mat, and maybe a friend, and let's get started. Your first move is a wall push-up. To prepare, stand with your feet just behind your hips. With your arms outstretched at shoulder height, have your palms flat against the wall, and that'll determine how far back your feet need to be. You're basically in a standing plank position. Bend your elbows down towards your rib cage as you bring your face close to the wall. Nice and slow and controlled movements so you really feel this in your triceps or the back of your upper arms. As you can see, we're breathing throughout the entire exercise, and then take a break. If you'd like to take the intermediate option for this exercise, you could do a push-up on your knees, coming down to the mat, wrists under shoulders, knees on the ground, and do the same movement, bringing your elbows towards your rib cage. Back to the more beginner version, which is our wall push-ups. Again, we have our feet behind our hips, our wrists in line with our shoulders, bending our elbows really close to our chest and our rib cage to ensure that our elbows aren't coming out to the side. This is a great upper body strength training move. Shake it out, rotate your shoulders, get in a little stretch for your final set. Keep breathing. Get ready, plank position, and begin. As you can see, elbows are coming down towards the body, not splaying out. Nose towards the wall. Engaged core, flat back, shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Getting our great tricep push-up. Take a break, shake it out, stretch it out, get ready for your next move. Standing hip abduction. The models on the screen are mirroring you, so we're going to start by stabilizing on our left leg and lifting our right leg away from our body. You can use a chair, the wall, or the back of a couch to gently place your left hand for a little added stability. You're just slowly and controlled lifting your leg away from your standing leg. Shake it out, take any movement that feels good for your body. We're going to stay on this side so that we aren't getting in the way of our prop. So we're going to do 3 total sets on this side. Get ready, feet hip distance apart, shoulders away from your ears, and lift. As you can see, your toes need to be flexed, so creating a 90-degree angle with your foot and your ankle. This is going to protect your knee. Your standing leg can have a slight bend in it, not a full squatting bend, just a micro bend to take any extra tension out of that standing leg. Take a break, shake it out, take any movements that feel good for you. Preparing for our next set on this side. And begin. Lift your right leg away from your left leg. Keep breathing. Lift as high as feels comfortable for you. The higher you go, the more range of motion, the more difficult the move. Keep breathing. Shake it out. We're going to switch sides, so we're going to stabilize on our right leg and lift our left leg away from us. So bring your chair over to the other side, or perhaps turn your body if you're using the wall. We're doing the same move so your body knows where you're going. Feet a little wider than hip distance apart or hip distance, shoulders away from your ears, and lift. Left leg away from your standing right leg. This is a great stability and strength training move. As you can see, the foot is flexed towards the front of the room. Keep going and break. Shake it out. 2 more sets on this side. Prepare and lift. Slight bend in your standing right leg. Lift your left leg out to the side. Try to stay below your hip height, but you can come anywhere from just tapping it out all the way up to a 90-degree angle. Take a break. Only 1 more set on this side. Grab some water if you need it. Shake it out. Stabilize your right leg and lift your left leg away from your body. Keep breathing. Flex your foot, engage your core, nice and stable. Use the chair, the wall, or a back of a couch as much as needed. Take a break and get ready for our next move, which is marching in place. This is a great way to break up some of our more stable movements. And march. This is a strength training move as well as an aerobic move. The strength that you're building is all the way from the base of your body, really engaging muscles along the bottom of your feet, muscles along the back of your shins, which are your calves, as well as your upper legs, and your glutes, which are in your buttocks. Swinging your arms increases the intensity. Lifting your legs, marching it out. Keep breathing, keep smiling. Great for your hip flexors. Nice and slow and controlled. Keep lifting and lengthening. We're going to take a break. And we're also going to show this move from the side. So here's how you can see that it's a strength training movement. You're engaging so many muscles to lift your knees up. When you're done with your break, prepare for the next set of marching. And lift. The movement really starts at your hips as you lift your knee towards the sky. Perhaps you're only slightly lifting, or perhaps you're coming to a 90-degree angle. Whichever feels good for you. Shake it out and prepare for your next move, chair dips. We're going to start with a tutorial for chair dips. Bring the chair towards the wall so that you have a nice stable base. Come to the edge of your chair or couch and come off the chair as you stabilize your feet, and you dip by bending your elbows and bringing your hips below your knees. As you can see, you can come really low or you can take slight movements. It's a great full body workout. You're going to feel it the most in your triceps, which are the muscles along the back of your upper arm, but you're also going to feel it in your lower stabilizing body as well as your core. Take a break, a few more sets. You're more than halfway done. You've got this. Come to the edge of your chair or couch. Roll out your wrists. Plant your feet in front of you. Nice stable base and dip. As you can see, you can hold yourself in this dip, and that is enough of a workout. If you want to increase intensity, start bending at your elbows, and that engages your upper body. For a higher intensity, you can see our model on the right is lifting one leg at a time to increase the intensity of this full body move. Take a break, stretch out your arms, roll out your wrists. Take any movement that feels good for you. Come to the edge of your chair or couch. Hold it, nice stable base. Now dip. Elbows are aiming for a 90-degree angle. Plenty of space between your shoulders and your ears, dipping your hips below your knees. Keep breathing throughout and release. Come back to your chair, take a break, stretch it out, roll out your wrists. Get a tricep stretch by bending at your elbow behind your head. Inhale, exhale. Come to the floor for our floor leg lifts. Lying on your side body, flex your feet towards the front of the room. Lift your top leg away from your bottom leg, really engaging your entire lower body. To increase the intensity, you can lightly place a water bottle or hand weight just below your hip on the top of your thigh. This added resistance increases the intensity of the move. If you don't have a water bottle handy, but you do have a resistance band, you can loop it around your ankles, as you can see demonstrated in the front of the video. Loop the resistance band around your ankles, tie a knot, and begin to create a bit of extra resistance using this band. The band is around your ankle, and you take small pulses to maintain that stretch in the band, which creates a bit of resistance for your muscles. Take a break. Choose to either have added weight, resistance band, or no weight. We're all getting the same benefits by increasing this strength and range of motion. Prepare for your final set on this side. Lift your leg, flex your foot. This is also a balance exercise as we try to stay on our lower body in one line. Keep breathing. We're going to take a break and switch sides. So take the leg that was on top and now create a base with that leg. Grab your water bottle or your resistance band if you want to create that extra level of intensity. You can rest your head on your hand if that feels comfortable, or you can place your hand on the mat. Whatever feels good for you. The upper body should be nice and stable and relaxed. Inhale to prepare, flex your toes, and lift. Again, we're getting the same range of motion and added benefits, whether we have our added resistance or not. But if you want to add the resistance, gently place a water bottle or hand weight just below your hip on the top of your thigh. If you have a resistance band that's not already in a circular shape, you can tie your resistance band together and place it around your ankles. Prepare in the same way by lying on your side, flex your toes, lift your upper leg to create that tension, and then pulse against the resistance band. This just adds a bit of intensity for your move. If you're not using a resistance band, feel free to continue to lift your leg slow and controlled, full range of motion. Take a break and prepare for your final set. Same side, nice and stable. With or without the weight, inhale to prepare. And lift your upper leg. Whatever range of motion feels good for you. Any movement is better than no movement. Lifting your heel away from your lower heel. And break. Preparing for our final move, side planks. Elbow under your shoulder, hand placed gently on the ground, creating a strong base. Lift your hips away from the mat. Perhaps you have one leg on the ground for added stability. If you'd like, you could also lift all the way up, as you'll see in the back photo. You can take both feet on the ground and lift your hips away from the ground. Both moves are great as you're lifting your side body towards the ceiling or the sky. Keep breathing, release. Take a break, prepare for your other side, the final move of this entire strength training session. Create that strong foundation in the lower part of your body. For the beginner version, have a 90-degree angle in your lower leg, hips are stacked, elbow is under your shoulder, hand is planted on the ground. For the more intermediate version, you're stacking your heels on top of each other, but you still have your elbow bent under your shoulder on the ground. Lifting your hips away from the mat and towards the sky or the ceiling, keep breathing. This is great full body exercise. Side plank pose. Inhale, exhale, release. You're finished. You've done 6 exercises working your full body. Please feel free to check out more of the Move More Virginia resources. Follow us and like us on the Virginia Family Nutrition, or VA FNP, social media accounts. Subscribe to these videos. Watch more to move more. Thanks for joining. Come back soon.